What you say
to me? What you say to me? What was it? Don't touch my head. I'm sorry. Hey, sorry, you interrupted us. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Actors Daily Bread. This is today I'm talking about who will watch you when you win. Who will watch when you win? And I'll give you the details on why I'm even talking about that. But this is Actors Daily Bread. I am Christine Horn. And today I have a special guest again. This is the Saycon Sengbloh.
Peace to fingers.
If you are a Scandal fan on ABC, you may have just watched her tonight and watched her the past several months as what's the character name? Webster.
FBI agent Angela Webster. FBI director Angela Webster.
So this is like an exclusive. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to me, Saycon Sengbloh and I have been friends since we were in high school. So like 10 years ago we met.
10? Girl. I believe it's been more than 10 years. Like 11. Because we were only 12 then. So, but I just, so you have to excuse our silliness. We just finished watching her on the West Coast on her Scandal episode tonight. So this is Actors Daily Bread. We do this every single night. But I told her tonight, she didn't plan on being on here with me. We just finished watching the show. And it made me think of who will watch when you win, when it's your moment. You know, and that's what we were talking about before we went live, was that when, as actors, we do amazing things and we do shows and TV shows, but we know that not everyone is there to root us on. Mm-hmm. There are people who are there for that. Mm-hmm. But when it comes time to say, hey, I'm gonna be on this TV show. This morning, Saycon texted me and said, hey, girl, what'd you say? I was like, can I come over your house and watch Scandal so I can live tweet? I was like, do you have anything to do? Because can I come over and watch Scandal?
And I thought that was so special. And I was very honored also because if you haven't experienced it yet, I'm just going to say, when you are in a movie or in a TV show, it's an amazing feeling. You're excited to see yourself. You're excited to think what people are going to think. And then you want to share the moment with people that you care about.
Especially because you've had to hold it in, because you can't really like talk about it.
Right.
Most shows, they prefer, people do, but prefer that you not. And
you have non-disclosure agreements.
NDA, non-disclosure agreements, all kinds of stuff. So you've been holding it in, waiting for this episode, and then you're finally like, it's coming on. And you want to share it with somebody. Or if my movie's coming out, or whatever you're doing, my play is premiering. You want people to support you. You want friends to be a part of it. You want them to come to opening night, or if they can't come to opening night, at least meet me at the Waffle House when it's all done. Eat a scrambled egg and let's talk about it, you know?
Right. What's your character name? Angela Webster?
Angela Webster.
I'm going to just put it here so for people who are just joining, they can be like, what are they talking about? It's so small. Let me do, hold on, you guys.
All right. I love this app.
It's called Be Live.
That's a nice. Go to Be Live.
Scandal.
Go Be Live.
I'm going to just put hashtag Angela Webster. We need some more Angela Webster hashtags. Webster. Hashtags are powerful. Okay. So, let me get to my point, and then we can talk extra. Here's my point. And if you're just joining, if you're watching the replay as well, what's up? I reply to every single comment. So if you're watching a replay, please leave me a comment or a question. I'm happy to respond. But I'm here with Saycon Sengbloh. This is really impromptu, I promise. I didn't know I was going to be on video. I had to go live anyway.
I would have put me some eyelashes on or something.
I have a hat on because the hair is not done.
But
we're talking about who's going to watch you when you win. And here's my point. It's really important that you're aware of what you give, because what you give, you get. Mm-hmm. So who is in your circle that you can count on to support you truly? And it makes you think, who are you supporting truly? So are you secretly hating for your friends in the corner? Mm-hmm. Your friend says, yeah, girl, I booked this series regular. Or I booked this recurring. You're like, oh, girl, congratulations.
Yeah.
But you're secretly hating.
It does not help you at all.
Because that's my whole point. I want to encourage you, if you haven't done it before, to truly be authentically happy to truly celebrate the wins of the people around
your
you.
circle, because it's a win for you. When they win, it is a win for you. I can testify to that. Like literally, you feel the same excitement, the same joy as if you won. And like 9 times out of 10, it comes around to you. I always call it book 'em juice.
Well, that's
once the book 'em juice hits somebody, like, oh, somebody book it. My turn next. Like you feel like I got next. You know what I mean? Because you know it's possible. And
that's Saycon and I. We play with that all the time. We're like, oh, girl, I feel it. She's like, pass them to me. I'd be like, oh, Saycon, pass it to me. Pass it to me.
Juice.
Because it's an energy, and I feel like you have to be very aware of what you're giving out. And here's the thing. This is what's tricky. No one is going to know what you really feel on the inside. No one's going to know what you feel in your heart in the quiet moments. So if there's a part of you that is envious, if there's a part of you that is hating in any way, no one's going to know it, but it's going to come back to you. So celebrate your sister, celebrate your brother as if it is your own.
And even when you have those feelings, you got to work through it as much as you can.
Yeah.
Really, the positive energy. I mean, not to get all hocus pocusy on you, but
no,
it
please.
really helps. I feel like it's.
How do you work through it? Share with how you work. Because okay, let's be real. We have been friends since we were teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Saycon and I. And if you're just joining, welcome. If you're watching a replay, welcome. This is Actors Daily Bread. We do this every single night. And I just so happen to be sitting here with Scandal's Saycon Sengbloh, who plays Angela Webster on Scandal. And if you didn't watch tonight's episode, go ahead and watch it. But we have been friends since high school, and we have been auditioning against each other since high school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just always up for different things. And then we both get to see where our sweet spots are. There's times I'm like, oh, Saycon, that is so you. And she'd be like, Christine, oh my God, that is so you. That part is so you.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you deal with, and I know we've had many off-camera moments on how you deal with accepting and embracing that a girlfriend has booked a part that you went out for. It's inevitable event.
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
it's literally, I mean, most of my friends are in the business, male and female. So it happens
all the
constantly.
Time.
Yeah, it happens so much that I don't really, I don't know. It doesn't, you almost like I say, I almost expect people that I know to book stuff, because then I know that it's in my circle. You know what I mean? It's an interesting thing though. I really truly believe that what's for you is for you. And I also try to use that to calm my nerves when I'm at auditions and when I'm going to appointments and stuff. Because, okay, we've been doing this for how long? I mean, like,
over 20
seriously,
years.
We've been doing this all of our adult lives, like from high school on. Our entire adult lives, we have been acting, singing, dancing, performing, speaking, doing this, right? Mm-hmm. And I call it, I always compare it to like spitballs, like, you throw the spitball against the wall, right? Sticks. And what sticks. So we've stuck, right? So being a spitball that's stuck, every year there's a whole crop of kids that come out of the schools, come out of conservatories, they come from showcases. Every year it's a new crop of people. So you be in the audition room and you have the people that you would see all the time, and then you have a couple of new faces. Who is this? Oh, this person came from Juilliard. This person came from Carnegie Mellon. Every year is a whole new crop of people. And then you just see who sticks. So you can't really, and then people go in and out at different points. Somebody might go have a baby and then come back. Somebody might move to another city and come back. Somebody might be on tour for a while and come back. There's always different points where you may or may not work, or somebody else may or may not work, or people who are your type may be in a role that you're in. And you're like, I didn't even hear about that,
Right.
And just because of who their reps had relationships with when people go in for certain shows and things like that. So, I don't know. I try my best. I think for me, I tend to get the most anxious about my own work, comparing myself to, like, if I was really focusing on it for an audition 2 days ago, and then I go in for a new audition, and I'm like, I'm not focused, I'm not on it. I'm really not thinking about the other people in the room. I'm not thinking about my friends or other people who audition. I'm thinking about what can I do to make myself the best that I can be. And then in the meantime, you just kind of have to, for me, I just focus on what's mine and how time just reveals itself, because things just reveal themselves in the most uncanny ways. How people book roles and different things like that. So always having friends, booking things. I don't know. It's just a part of life. I mean, literally.
There has to be the other day I did a video. I told you, Saycon and I went to the zoo.
Oh, yes.
Saturday. It was a Saturday. Yeah. And I did a video on Saturday night about what I learned from the zoo. I learned about, I shared with the audience about how we talked about the flamingos and how God took the time to make
one leg and little pink knees. I was like, you better have a pink knee.
But I also talked about the analogy of how we have to wait in line so long and how you get in line. We were in line at the zoo and the line was so long. And I was looking at people at the window like, dang, they at the window getting their tickets. And I'm like, boo, you gonna get there?
Yeah,
but you just got here. You're gonna get to the window. We are all gonna get to the window, but you just got here, so just be patient and do what you need to do in the meantime.
The crazy thing though is this: you can be in line and then somebody, there was a guy who had to go to the restroom. You remember this guy? He came and said, I saw him ask the lady, "Can I go through? I need to go to the restroom." And then he walked past everybody in the line and went to the restroom. I don't know if he had to get back in line to pay for his ticket or not, but there's all kinds of reasons why people jump ahead as well. And you can't, I always say there's different ways that people are invited to the party. Some people work really hard to get to the party. Some people knew somebody in the party. Some people's mama paid for the party. Some people slept with somebody to get to the party. It's all kinds of ways. So, you can't really control all that. You may have done all your best and been in line. And then somebody that pops up, never been there before, can suddenly skip ahead. It's so like beyond our control. You just do the best that you can do. You really, it sounds so cliche.
I know, but
it's so true. It's so real.
It's just, I'm using #scandal. If you're just joining us, what's up? Say hi. Give us a thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Let's Saycon Sengbloh know you're here with us. Tonight, if you're just joining us or if you're watching the replay, what's up, replay watchers? I love you guys.
Replay, son. You on the replay, kid? What's up, yo?
Why are you so New York?
I've been in New York for 12 years. Oh, my God.
But basically, this whole video, though we are being extra silly, is really looking at your circle and wondering who is going to really be there to watch you win. Because the harsh reality is, and I hate to say it, there's a lot of people in your circle who are not there to watch you win. Not truly. They can't handle it. They
put them out your circle.
Yeah, but you don't know, but they don't always reveal themselves until these moments
that's true.
Happen.
You never know. Yeah. You just find out and you be like, oh.
It's like when I was about to get married. I invited people to the wedding and I had some people flat out say, girl, I just can't handle coming to your wedding. I just can't I'm looking for love and I can't handle being there. Because I want love.
And that's real. That is real.
Isn't that real?
Sometimes that's not personal. It's not about them hating you. But they're like, oh my God, I'm going through my own thing.
But that is true for your career. Yeah. So when you're on a TV show or when you're in a big blockbuster hit, hell, you can be just an indie film you're proud of. If the people in your circle are not mentally capable of supporting you in your moment,
they may have to step away.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't really take it personal.
That's what's hard.
I got you. Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to share tonight. So I just wanted to celebrate my friend Saycon, and I hope if you haven't watched Scandal, if you're not a Scandal fan, you need to get into Scandal because who doesn't watch Scandal? But this season is really great. Saycon Sengbloh plays Angela Webster, the FBI director / girlfriend of the president.
POTUS girlfriend.
So I can't tell you what happens tonight. I don't want to do a spoiler if you haven't seen it. But you can follow her at SayconSengbloh.com. I'll put it in once this video ends in a few seconds. I'm gonna put her link in the
and it's got all my social media.
And you can connect to Saycon. She's very visible on Facebook and Twitter. And
IG.
She's a Tony Award nominated actress. She's done I've lost track of how many Broadway shows she has done. I'm proud of her. She's my friend. And I'm proud and excited that we celebrate each other. When I'm in something, she's like, girl, I'm binge watching your show. I literally get so hyped. Like when we shoot stuff, we send pictures from on set. We'll be like, girl, look how they did my makeup, girl. Look at my hair.
Yeah, we really get excited. I really think I literally feed off of that stuff. I feed off of it. It's like I need to see people around me winning. because it makes me really feel like it's possible. Like if everybody's having a dry spell, I'll be like, woof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you got to feel that there's hope.
Yeah.
Even if it's through someone else's eyes.
Even gigs that people can't take. Our other friend, shout out to Day. One of our friends got an offer. I don't want to blow up her spot, but she got an offer. I don't know if she's gonna take it. But like when you get like really cool opportunities, and even if you can't take the opportunities, and you're like, "Woo, girl, that was juicy though." So you just want to know what they will do. That it's in the mix. That even Christine shot a pilot. What network was that?
That was last year. That was ABC.
For ABC.
It didn't get
Shout out ABC.
Yeah.
She shot a pilot for ABC, and like just going through that whole process of her, like, I mean, from the limo to the fittings to everything, just like every little part of it counts, and being able to have somebody that is excited for you and can support you during the process of that is, all the way down to, oh man, finding out whether the show gets picked up or not. These are like difficult things that you go through in terms of being an actor. Once you've actually had an opportunity to work in the actual, the setting that you want to work in, if it's, you want to do theater, if you want to do TV, if you want to do film, it's not just about the performance part. There are the emotional ups and downs that you go through in terms of booking and how shows are seen. Even tonight, I'm watching kind of like, oh, they cut some, and being like, you go through the disappointment, you want to see certain scenes, and but it's all a part of storytelling, and having a support group or having friends, having true friends that you can sit and talk about every little thing with really helps.
We're gonna go. Why does it go on the screen so tiny? I'm gonna hide it. My question, I can't make it bigger. I don't know how to do that. My question was, my lips are dry too. It's just California is very dry.
Me ashy. Ashy out here.
California is very dry. Okay, one last question. I'm gonna let y'all go, and thank you for watching and just watching us have ashy lips. Okay, Saycon, like I said, Saycon is a Tony-nominated actress.
Wow, I'd be like forgetting it, and then somebody.
She was in a show called Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Was that last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
With Lupita Nyong'o in a fully, say her name from Walking Dead, the writer.
Danai Gurira.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of
Zimbabwe, my Zim Zim girl.
If you're a fan of Walking Dead and you're a fan of
Danai Gurira.
She says it better than me.
She wrote that show.
Saycon was nominated for a Tony for her performance in that show. So how was that transition? And I'm asking again, and yes, I did interview Saycon a few weeks ago, but the internet was sketchy. So I'm going to ask you again. How was that transition going from, because I knew as we talked about you making that transition to film and TV. Seriously, what was the biggest fear you had?
Well, I'll tell you something interesting was anytime I've gone, because I go long stretches where I do a lot of theater, and then I'll jump and do a random spot, like, oh, we're doing The Good Wife or something. And whenever I have a long spot where I'm on a certain character and then I have to transition, it's very nerve-wracking. Specifically going from Eclipse, where I was doing a Liberian accent or a semi-Liberian accent, focusing on this one character who was very, a character who had gone through war and who was living in very different circumstances than the character that I was auditioning for on Scandal, which was a woman who, lives in sort of high society in Washington, D.C. and works for the FBI, is a part of the government. Two totally different characters, totally different ways of being, ways of talking, ways of walking, just different ways of being. And I was really anxious just to get my mouth around the words. There's a lot of, political jargon that they use on the show. And just the same way that I had to train my mouth to project and speak the words that were in Eclipsed, I had to reacclimate myself for television and film to do Scandal.
And Scandal, they talk fast.
They talk really fast, and I was like, oh my God. Like my first.
Hey, if you have questions,
episode,
look, hold on, Paul. I see you watching, and you're not asking no questions. You're not even saying hello. Come on. Say hi. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I appreciate that you're watching, but let us know that you're here. Okay. And watching the replay too. We take hearts and comments.
Yes. I love that's why I usually catch stuff on the replay because I don't be live.
Select our rewind.
The replay, and all them things. Exactly. Perfect example was like I trying to do a Jamaican accent just now, but doing a Liberian accent and then having to jump to a standard American English. I am a Southerner through and through, born and raised in College Park, Georgia, and having to just wrap my mouth around a different level. Hey, what's up, Melissa?
Oh, that's my cousin. Hi, Melissa Acevedo in the building.
Thank you, Melissa.
She says, hello, ladies. Congrats on your success. Hey, cousin.
What's up?
Hey, if you are in Maryland, Washington, or the Carolinas, my cousin Melissa Acevedo is the bomb real estate agent.
Oh, I need a house, girl.
Hit her up.
I need a house.
Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for watching. This is Actors Daily Bread. You never know who's going to pop on the screen with me because I'm an actor. I love surrounding myself with other talented actors and friends and people who are trying to elevate their lives and their careers. If you are not part of the Facebook community, I do exclusive trainings in the Actors Daily Bread group. And of course, as you know, if you're watching this every day, you don't have to be an actor to appreciate these videos and the advice and the life lessons that we've learned, but it certainly does help. And it just happened that Saycon was here at the house tonight when we watched Scandal. And I think there's just so many lessons to be learned from the journey. If you haven't made yourself familiar with her, like I said, when this video ends in a few moments, I will put her link in the description box so you can click the link to connect with her. What would you say is, well, tell people two things. What's next for you that you know of? And also, how do you push past the dark moments? Because let me keep it 100. Oh, my cousin says, Melissa says, how was it to audition for Scandal? Because you submitted a tape.
For Scandal, yeah, I auditioned for Scandal on the East Coast. I was in New York. And I auditioned knowing that the show was shooting on the West Coast. So I didn't submit a tape, but it was a taped audition.
I say tape like it's a cassette.
Yeah. I mean, we all still say tape, even though it's digital.
Right.
It's really a link.
Right.
But I didn't have to do a self-tape. I actually did go, wow.
What did she say? How long did it take for you to find out how to
I auditioned on a Friday, and I found out Monday at like 1 o'clock.
That wasn't long.
Yeah, it was quick. It was a weekend. In fact, I was in New York, and I went to D.C. to go do an event, and then I was coming back from the event. I was hanging out with some of the cast and crew. Shout out to the Winans cast. It was like the Winans musical was happening in D.C.
Oh, wow.
And we were doing an event for Black Lives Matters. And I was getting in the elevator, and I was just saying to them, yeah, I auditioned for the show. And my manager called me like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking, why is he calling me at 1 o'clock? And I said, I must have booked it. And then I found out that I had booked Scandal.
So it was just you, but you just read with the casting director.
Read with the casting director, yes.
So sometimes, for those of you who are watching, whether you're
beat my face, I put my Jerry curl juice.
What kind of hair did you? Let me tell you a little inside scoop. We're going way longer than we intended, but I'll do it. Yeah. For people watching, you don't know, and maybe if you're an actor who's not an African-American woman,
it's always hair.
We have a whole separate thing. We get an audition. We're like, oh, great, I have an audition.
And it's like, what kind of hair does she wear?
What hair am I going to put on? Like, that's the first question. Because your hair tells such...
do my own hair in that style.
It tells such a story. But let me tell you, after Saycon booked Scandal, she read for something else, and they were like, can you do your hair like it was in Scandal? Remember
yeah. Well, a few months later, yeah, I ended up auditioning for this pilot, and during shout out to my producers on that show. During the audition, well, my agents and my managers told me really conservative, pull your hair back. So I had everything really nice and neat off my face, no hair at all. And then while I was in the audition, she was like, can you take your hair out? Now, can you just take it out and just... So then I was just like, well, okay. And they were like, yeah, like on Scandal. I was like, yes. So thank God for another role inspiring them to believe in me and want to cast me. No, I did recently shoot a pilot for another network, which is Fox. And fingers crossed, wait and see what happens with that show if it gets picked up. And I shot another show too that we'll talk about another time.
Yeah.
But
and you have music out?
I have a single that I dropped a couple of years ago called Everything, which is available on iTunes, Google Play, every place that you want to download music. I love it if you download it from iTunes, though, rather than stream. I mean, you can stream it, but I'll actually get $1 if you download it versus a penny if you stream it on Spotify.
So that is,
shout out to the independent.
Right. Some more inside scoop for the independent artists out there. Yeah. Okay, we're about to go. The last question I have for Saycon, and you have to excuse both of our dry mouths because California is really dry. I know. How do you push?
Oh, also, I have a movie that's been hitting some of the called Double Play. It's been in.
It's called Double Play.
Double Play.
The same people who produced Precious.
Precious, yeah, from the producers of Precious.
Lala Anthony's in it.
Yes.
Saycon Sengbloh is in it. That'll be out soon.
Directed by Ernest Dickerson. Yes, really excited about that. We had a release. We had a European release 2 months ago. And I'm fingers crossed to see when we'll have our U.S. release.
So when you heard about
and our African release, and I'm fingers crossed we'll see when all that happens.
So when you hear about Double Play and you're coming to your city, know that Saycon's in it.
Ernest Dickerson. And this same year, this is the 25th anniversary of Juice, y'all.
Really?
Y'all remember Juice with Tupac?
With Tupac, because I got
Ernest
Juice
Dickerson wrote and directed that. Yes.
Really?
Yes. This is the anniversary.
Oh wow.
So I'm proud to be a part of Ernest's story, especially this year, quite a pivotal year for his career.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, one last thing before we go. I appreciate y'all watching. And like I said, be sure to give some thumbs up and some hearts for this episode that turned into an episode.
Not biting my lip.
We got two more minutes. We're just going to be dry for 2 more minutes. How do you push past the dark times? Oof. You and I are very close friends. We talk all the time. I'm not putting our business in the street, but how do you personally?
Sometimes I don't push them. I just lay in the bed. If I have a chance to lay in the bed, sometimes I just real talk. Sometimes, yeah, share it, Melissa.
My cousin Melissa said, "I'm definitely going to share this." Thank you, Melissa. Yeah.
And tell everybody to check out Scandal episode 611.
Okay, let me put it on the screen.
Very juicy.
Scandal episode 611.
Check it out. No, the dark side. The dark
so
side
my question is,
all y'all see on my
hold
Instagram.
on, but let me repeat it just because of how this works. Okay. So I asked Saycon, if you're just tuning in, what's up and what's up to all the replay watchers. I'm here with Saycon Sengbloh, who plays Angela Webster on ABC's Scandal, and she's a Tony-nominated actress, and she's my good friend for over 20-something years. And I just asked her, we're about to wrap up, and I just asked her, she's had a ton of success. And, I love to keep it real with you. I love to keep it 100 with you because you sit and watch people on TV and think everything's great. You're fancy. You have on makeup and pretty clothes. So my final question, like I like to ask everyone, is how do you push past the dark times, the times when it's quiet, the times when you're not booking, the times when you've been, Saycon was here. I had just moved back to LA in late January, and she was already in the thick of pilot season. Testing,
auditioning,
coming so close to parts and not getting it. So how do you push past those dark moments when no one's around, you're just tired, you're frustrated? How do you push past it?
I really, whenever those types, as much as I can, I let those moments, I let them pass. I just let them pass. I feel them, I live through them, and I let them pass as much as I can. They definitely come. This career is I always tell people, it's feast and famine. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything you see on Instagram. On Instagram, I post feast. I don't post famine on Instagram. So people are always like, Saycon, you're always working. Oh my God, no, I'm just posting feast. That. I don't post famine. You know what I mean? For the most part, and even if there is a famine, I save feast and then I post it during the famine.
That's called the latergram.
Yeah, but I don't even put later. That's the catch. I don't put later and I don't put location. So you never know where I really am or what I'm really doing, but you know that this happened at some point. Yeah, honey, that's how I do. I mean, I really, I just work through it. I mean, it's life. I work through it. I call Christine. I call up Shellis. Congratulations to my little baby ever. I'm an auntie.
We have a new baby in the fold.
Yes. But yeah,
they do come. They do, and I think it's important to hear.
You call your friends, you call your family. I talk to my brother. My brother gives me these inspirational speeches.
Shout out to Alan.
Boy, what's up, Alan? He don't be on Facebook, but yeah, my brother gives the speeches of all speeches. He be like, Saycon, you need to be excited. So yeah, I just, I call the people in my circle. That's what this is about. I mean, these are the people. I share my success with them, and I also share my pains and my lows and, that sort of thing. And what I also do is I really try to ride it hard when I'm in an up mood, when I'm feeling good about things. Hey, Reese, shout out to Reese too. She said my friend Reese.
Oh, okay. Hey, Reese, if you watching, welcome.
Welcome, Reese. Yeah, if I'm having a low, I share it. If I'm having a high, I share it, And also, for me, I take really long walks. I will just walk all around areas I've never seen. I like when we went to the zoo, it really soothes me. Like I've never been like a super gym rat, but I do like nature. I like to see nature and just see things and people.
What's up if you're just watching? I'm here with Saycon Sengbloh. She's on Scandal right now as Angela Webster, and we've been talking God for longer than we expected. Mm-hmm. This video started really just talking. This is Actors Daily Bread. If you're just joining, we do this every single day. I am Christine Horn, if you're not familiar with me. And my point today in this video was, who's going to watch you when you win? Who will watch you when you win? Which means, who are you watching when they win? And it's really about understanding that what you give, you get. What you get, you give. And as actors and as friends, we celebrate each other. And no matter what industry you're in, whether you're an actor or not, who are you celebrating truly when they have a win and a success? I'm blessed to be part of some mastermind groups and to work with people who work on uplifting each other. And know that if you are not truly finding time and the space to be happy for someone else, no one's going to find that time and space to be happy for you when you need it most. Yeah. And what this moment right here proves, because this was not planned. I go live every day, but I plan to show up. Hi, Reese. I don't know who Laura is, but what's up, Laura and Reese? Hi. She like, because they're comments, they don't know I can post them live. But I want to thank you for watching. And like I said, if you're watching this in the replay, you can still share this video, and any question or comment you add, I will respond to personally. But this is just a testament right here. Saycon and I have been friends since we were 14, 15 years old, and have supported each other and have been in the same room in the thick of it together. And to see her on a hit show and many things to come, as we talked about tonight. And if you missed any part of it, there's some gems and nuggets in this interview tonight. Please watch the replay in just a few moments. But Saycon was just ending by sharing how she gets through the dark moments. And like I said, she's definitely a light for me when I have dark moments too, even though my work is to ladies. So that was supposed to be ladies.
Laura. Hey, Laura. No, ladies. Hey, lady.
Are you on your phone, Reese? You know, the phone be doing that autocorrect. That's not always correct.
That is funny. Oh my God. I was having a really important texting today, and I was trying to write shot and it wrote SHIT. I was like, I meant to write shot. A great shot.
You gotta read your phone. You gotta be on your text messages. Serious.
Fast and send. But yes, laughing my butt off. Yes.
Oh gosh. But thank you for watching tonight. This is Actors Daily Bread. Again, if you are an actor, or if you know of an actor who needs some motivation, what is she saying? Oh, that's a private conversation. I'm gonna leave that. If you're an actor or know of an actor, please come type Actors Daily Bread in the search bar on Facebook and come join us. We are a global collective of actors who are on a mission to elevate our lives and our careers. And you never know who I'm gonna freaking end up talking to.
And if anybody wants to hit me on Instagram tonight with any questions about tonight's
what's your handle? Let me type it on the screen.
My handle is Vintage Pop Soul.
Oh, why you gotta say it like that?
That's Vintage Pop Soul, because I'm an
Chandra Corelli
in the digital world.
It's Chandra. Y'all, Chandra Corelli has the most amazing voice on the planet. Chandra, if you don't know who Chandra Corelli is,
Mwah.
Chandra has been in.
I love you. Great seeing you.
I don't know how many Tyler Perry plays and TV shows, but if you do not know Chandra Corelli, if you're just watching, I'm purposely leaving her name on the screen So you can Google her
I bow
and
down.
download
She's
some
a
music
goddess.
as soon
Chandra,
as
you're a
possible.
goddess.
Oh, yay!
Yay. Hey, Chandra.
Okay,
What's up?
Vintage Pop. We get all
Vintage
excited.
Pop Soul. But you can also put my name in too, and Vintage Pop Soul will come out.
So that's Saycon's handle
on Instagram. Yeah.
What is and I'm as soon as this video ends, I've been saying that for the past 10 minutes. My computer's about to die, so I have to do it. I'm gonna put Saycon's link, and then please connect with her. Yeah. And she's awesome, as you can see, and she has amazing things coming through the pipeline. Thank you all for watching. This is Actors Daily Bread. I'm Christine Horn. This is
Saycon Sengbloh. Wait, I did the wrong hand. I'm on the opposite side because I'm on the camera.
Why is this a thing?
Christine and Saycon.
Good night, y'all. Bye.
Chocolate superstar.